everybody, today I'm gonna share how to make acar. What is acar? Acar is basically a vegetable pickle. So in Korea they have kimchi, in America they have a cucumbers pickle, in Spain they have a jalapeno pepper pickle jalapeno, and so basically acar is type of vegetable pickle from Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia and Brunei. It is localized version of India as an acar. I don't know how to say it properly. And also in a Dutch cuisine they call it acar, derived from Indonesia. So you ready? Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Cucumbers and carrots, so which I already peel it and take off the seed inside, and also I put a spoonful of salt. So I will use my hand, don't worry, just wash your hand. Just for me, if I don't use hand, I still didn't trust myself that tastes good enough, so I always use my hand, but make sure your hand is clean. So I put spoonful of salt and mix it together, of course after all this been washed, and then you put it in the sun like in the old days, like old school. I'm kind of, because we have sun, so however I put it all together. I put it in the sun for about 1 hour or so, and then after that you have to wash off because the salt is kind of salty, so you don't want that in the veg. So you wash off the salt, make sure all the salt's gone, and you dry it up, and you have to use the towel and squeeze out all the water. So make sure there is no water in it. Okay, so that's that part. And then second part, usually I use a long bean or French bean, but today I'm using a white cabbage, and not cabbage, this is kind of like white veggie, because I have it left on the fridge. So I just cook whatever I have on the fridge, so I'm gonna use it up. It's kind of like a Korean kimchi, but this one I'll recommend to cook it a little bit, as again I don't trust myself to eat it raw. I don't know how kimchi make, but better if you cook it first for a little bit. Again, you have to dry it off with towel and clean towel, and then squeeze out all the water. Make sure it has no water in it because you don't want to be so soggy. So that part. However, here this one is gonna be for the sauce. So spoonful of a belacan, what is it called, a shrimp paste. Like I said, I bought it on the village. It's been cooked. You're not gonna use the raw one, so you use the cooked one. If you had the raw one, you just put it in a pan for a little bit or in an oven a little bit, but it's quite smelly, but it's really good. And I use a what is it called, lemongrass. I'm gonna cut it small pieces later, but just gonna show you what this lemongrass look like. And variation, so I'm gonna use a dash of lime juice, because I had it in the fridge. You can use lemon juice if you like. And here I love onion. I love the taste of the onion so much, so I put 5 cloves of those. So I cut it little small pieces, so it's easier for me to blend it later. And 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, because I don't like the taste so much, it's quite smelly, so I put it a little bit, but if you want more you can put it more. And here is turmeric and some ginger. You can put more turmeric if you like. If you don't like this fresh turmeric, you can use a, what is it called, powdered turmeric, which they sell it in the store. And here's some chili. I usually use the dry chili because it's a bit more spicy, but I think I don't like spicy so much. But however, I took the big one. If you don't like spicy, you can take off all the seeds. See, that is what make it spicy. but I just want to look like it's beautiful. But I think I'm gonna take it out the seed. I'm scared. And here supposed to use a peanuts, but because I'm allergic with peanut, you can substitute. If you're allergic as well, you can substitute with a almond. So this is almond nuts. It's been grinded and it's nice. And I'm missing something, which is candle nut or macadamia nuts, but I went to the shop and they don't have it. So actually it's not really planning. So however, all this thing is gonna be going in the blender, and salt to give a taste, because it's gonna be like sour, bit spicy. It's gonna be nice. So you need to add some sugar. It's in the box, nothing fancy. I'm just gonna need it later. And I'm using a vinegar instead of because very difficult to find a sour tamarind sauce. Tamarind sauce. We don't have it here, so I cannot find it. So I'm gonna use a vinegar. So the main ingredient also a vinegar. Almost finished, but I have extra bottle in the kitchen somewhere. And touch of salt. So that's it. And let's keep going. All together. And garlic. Oops. And some chili. Not so much, because, and then that's it. Apa ya? Panaskan wajan. And then pakai olive oil. Olive oil, very healthy. Good, right? Ooh. So good. Dan masukkan bumbu tadi. Wow. So good. This is hard for me because one hand only. I need to use better equipment. Wow. Wow, that smells so good. For a little bit, I put some sugar to get a little bit of kick on it, and already put vinegar inside, so it's kind of like sweet, soury, not spicy, just a little spice. And now I add some of the almond instead of peanuts. Wow, that's how you do it. And that's it. All the veggie. All veggie. I'm gonna use hand. I'm gonna use hand. So good. So there it goes. Stir, stir, stir. Let it cool off a little bit. Just stir it. Make sure all the veg is balanced. All the veg is balanced. There you go. Ooh. That's it. And we cool off a little bit, and then we put it in a jar and put it in the fridge. Leave it for 5 hours. Oh yes, I forget. So let it cool off. Put it in the fridge. Put it in the jar first, obviously, and then put it in the fridge. I forget, this is sesame seed. Wow, make things look beautiful. Okay, that's too much. And you can use it up to 1 month before you eat. You can serve it with fried rice, serve it with noodles, serve it just with white rice is okay. If you like rice, if you don't like rice, you can serve it as a side dish. So this is basically my version of kimchi. It's Asian style kimchi. I mean, maybe this is more like Malaysian kimchi instead of Indonesian. Perfect. Here we go. After it cold, we put it in a jar and then we put it in the fridge. So I'll check it out 5 hours later. Let's see. Here we go. I put it in the jar. It's been a 5 hours. I make it 5 hours ago. I put it in the fridge after being made. So here, in a glass jar. I like it. And I'm gonna use my chopstick, my pink chopstick. I like pink. See, pink flower, pink shirt, pink chopsticks. So I'm gonna use it. It smells so good. The belacan, the turmeric, the ginger, everything. So I'm gonna put it in a plate. It's so good. Oh my god. Later I'm gonna serve it with a fried rice. Okay. So here's the carrots. I'm gonna try the carrots. Look at that. Beautiful, right? So I'm gonna try it with carrots first. Wow. Very crunchy, not too soft because I didn't boil it. You're not supposed to boil. But super crunchy, sweet, sour, not spicy, no spice. And nuttiness, sourness, and then wow, it's really good. If you like this video, better subscribe and share. And I want to see how's your version of acar. But it's really good. Do you know what? It's very healthy. I'm gonna try the white veggie. Let's see. Wow. The white veggie actually tastes like a Korean kimchi. It's really good. But it's not, because this is, I think it's more like a Malaysian style. But it's really good. Wow. And this dish, it's like kimchi, you know, you can serve it with fried rice, with noodles, with white rice. So good. wow, the belacan is so good. I mean the shrimp paste is so good. Nice and cold, crispy and sweetness. Perfect. So here in a glass jar, that's a lot, right? You can keep it for 1 month if you keep it clean and very healthy, because I love veggie, so this is perfect. You don't have to cook every day, you can just bring it to your office. It's so good. So what do you think, guys? Let me know if any how you said any complaint, if it's not good enough, and let me know how's the version of yours acar. And thank you so much for watching. The quality of the video may be not good enough because I don't have a proper equipment, as I'm using an iPhone at the moment. And however, I hope you guys like the video. Please try to make acar from the version of you. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.